Hello again, vinyl community. I hope you're having a great start to the week. I am. I'm having a great start to the week, and I find that great. What else can I say? Well, let me just get to why I'm back to making this video here. I was inspired, and I want to encourage you to go and sub up Mike over at MGK Boston. I'll leave a link to his channel. Why I'm inspired by something he said in a video, and I agreed with him. He was doing a video entry for Richard McCook's quarter contest, which I don't think McCook has watched my video, but I'm not sure. But anyway, he showed the self-titled album by Stephen Stills, and he was mentioning, this is what I was inspired when he said that Stephen Stills is an underrated guitar player, and I totally agree with that. So I said, you know what? I'm going to do a shout-out video plus talk a little bit about an album that I picked up a long time ago of Stephen Stills, but let me just share my little small collection. I still need a few things of Stephen Stills, like I don't have a self-titled album, and I don't have Stephen Stills Live, which I'd like to have that. Nor do I have an album like, I wrote it down, Right By You, which was his last official album release on a major label, what I read. And I don't have albums like Stills or Illegal Stills. But let me get into it, my little collection. I do have this, Bloomfield Cooper Stills Super Session. This was gifted to me from, and I need to check and follow up with him, Alan Vinyl LPs and CDs. I hope he's doing well. I haven't seen him in a while, and I miss him. He's been a very supporter, great encouragement to my channel, and has watched a lot of my videos and left comments. But this is really, really good. At one time I had this on 8-track, but I gave it away. Okay. Now here are some things that I have on vinyl. I do have a couple of, I didn't pull those out, other Crosby, Still, Nash and Young albums like Deja Vu and the self-titled album, which pretty much all I need, and maybe the live album, 4-Way Street, who knows? So here's what I have. I do have Stephen Stills 2, which is a great album. And like this photo of him. What a very nice view. I need to go on a vacation this summer when I look at that view. Okay, here's the album that I have, Thoroughfare Gap. And Thoroughfare, if I looked it up, is something to do with like a small town or middle or small road or something like that. But anyway, this is my German pressing of it that I found in the cheap bins. And it sounds really, really good. So I said, you know, I don't remember the last time I listened to this record. So let me talk about it. I mean, it's probably an album that folks may have talked about. I don't know, but I'm going to talk about it. The album came out in 1978. Okay. And it's rock, and it has a little bit of a disco sound to a couple of the tracks, but not that kind of disco. Well, it's disco, but it doesn't seem to be throughout the whole album. How about that? It's not really a bad album. I do like a couple of the, what do you want to call them? Remakes of some really older, not older, but really good songs. I'll put it that way. So he made this record, right? And I really liked it. I went and listened to it. Now the two songs, let me just mention this real quick. He does Midnight Rider, which I kind of got the little vibe that was trying maybe to be a good hit on the radio. It has a slight little kind of little touch, but it doesn't get away from that famous guitar riff. It's done on an electric guitar, you know, that da-na-na-na-na-na. That's still in there, but it does have a little bit slight maybe to some of the other sounds, like on drums, a little disco, but not much. The other one is the Buddy Holly tune, or Not Fade Away. I like that too. This first song on here, You Can't Dance Alone, that has a little bit of that disco-ness, but it does have that rock edge to it. A lot of the guitar playing, and that's what I'm going to hit on a little bit more, is that, yes, Stephen Stills has a lot of great guitar playing on this album. Now, it is really, really good in rock. His style is bluesy, and I love that. You know, I love guitar playing when it has a blues feel to it and makes some really good rock sounds and rock songs to it. What else did I wanted to say about this record? I like the album cover. And there's some other good songs on here, especially We Will Go On. And the one song that has kind of a vibe, like, I'm sure we all heard that song Fever. And I'm talking about that one that Elvis has done, and the one that's sung in that Spider-Man movie by that young actress with Tobey Maguire, you know, Fever. I get that kind of vibe with this song called Brew Cup, Yumbo. That song's kind of got like this sexiness to it, or what's going on there. And I like the song. I think this is really a really good album that, you know, maybe we should all give it another listen to. But, you know, hey, I'm sure a lot of people have records that they don't really listen to, but we have them, and we probably don't think they're good, but we got them and we showing them. But I went and gave this a revisit, and I enjoyed the record. I listened to it about 3 times on both sides. So like I said, it came out in 1978, and it's a really nice pressing, because I saw on the Dead Wax, CBS something. I don't remember. I want to say studio, so it sounded really, really, really good. This right here is kind of interesting. This is the insert of the lyrics sheet. But it's upside down, because you put the record in here, but this part right here is upside down, which is, I don't know if that's intended to be that way. I don't know if the album comes with a poster, but you know, a lot of these records from the 70s and 80s, it's really neat when you find out, oh, that has a poster. I have a few posters, and I'm not sure what albums they belong to. Like I have a Santana, I have a poster for Let It Bleed, and and I don't have the album Let It Bleed by the Rolling Stones, but I have the record. But I think that Santana poster might be for Abraxas. But anyway, what's really interesting too, like I don't have these 3 albums. Stills. What did they do? Okay, they did Stills, Illegal Stills, and Thoroughfare Gap onto a 3 CD set. That sounds really, really cool. Do I have to have it? No, because I don't really, not that I wouldn't want it, but I just feel like if I got the few things that I'm missing, like the Stills live album and the self-titled, I'm good. But anything extra would be a bonus. I can live without those titles. Heck, I can go pull those up and enjoy them on my Spotify account. But anyway, I want to get to this record too. And I love this compilation. It is so good. And this brings me to another point that I just love the acoustic guitar playing and the vocals for the song Sweet Judy Blue Eyes. I think it's one of the best songs ever contributing to rock music. That one should be put up there, sent off in a capsule or whatever they do, or send it out there, satellite or something. I got this one at Walmart. It's just real nice, clear, almost like glass pressing. It sounds really good. I don't know much about the pressing of it. A lot of times, folks, I don't get a lot of records because of the pressings and all that. I just want to hear the music. Sometimes I score and didn't realize, hey, wow, that's one of those nice pressings to have. But so far has always been a personal favorite. It's one of those records that I used to put on a lot and also had it on CD and used to listen to it a lot. Helped me get through some hard times in my life, and hearing these songs helped me to chill out and enjoy the music and let it speak from this great compilation. Another thing too is that Stephen Stills, and I have to say this because I'm from Texas, he's from Texas. And I thought that was really, really cool. I had forgotten about that. But anyway, folks, a couple of reasons, like I said, I wanted to make this video is to give a shout out to the channel MGK Boston. That's Mike. I like this video, his video response, and I like that he mentioned that, hey, Stephen Stills is an underrated guitar player. I love his style. I love the blue. I love his finger picking. He's awesome. And, going back to that album, that Thoroughfare Gap, there was a song on there that had like a Monkees vibe to it. And I don't remember the name of it now. I didn't write a lot of that down, but I wanted to come on here and do a video and show some support to another channel. So if you get a chance, check out his channel and sub him up. Again, thank you to all the new subscribers. I really appreciate it. I'll see you on my next video, which will probably be this Thursday. I'm going through the alphabet of my catalog, and I'm heading towards the letter B. Take care, everybody.